Trump is running for president because he truly believes that he can help turn the nation around. More importantly, every critic, every detractor will have to bow down to President Trump.
So the one got kicked out.
The voters are distrustful of both parties, whether it's Republicans or Democrats.
It's a choice between politics as we've known it and politics as it might be becoming.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'll be brief. This video is about Omarosa Manigault, who was, shall we say, physically, or has been reported to have been physically thrown out of the White House. And this is called Omarosa Judas Manigault was kicked out of the White House. And there's been a lot of talk about she had resigned and she was supposed to be the go-to African American for the black community to get more blacks to vote for President Trump, and we all know how that came out. I'm just going to give you a little briefing on this episode. It's never funny when anybody loses their job, but when you have a Judas, but when you have and I won't say Uncle Tom, because if you read the book, Uncle Tom was a hero. But if you have a female Sambo, well, just listen. I'm going to read this to you. I'll be quick. I won't take up too much of your time with this buffoonery. Omarosa Manigault has reportedly been fired, this time from her actual job in the Trump White House and not from her contrived one on The Apprentice. According to some accounts, her dismissal from the White House had all the drama and then some. One would expect when a reality TV star, never mind, the White House has been tight-lipped about Manigault's departure, saying in a statement only that she resigned her position to pursue other opportunities, which is, most people saying, is an outright lie. Why would she? She said that we would all bow before President Trump. And I've been asked, was if President Trump racist? All I have to say is, what do you think? You see Ben Carson, and then he's hanging on by a thread. What do you think? I'm not saying whether he is or whether he isn't, but do you perceive Donald Trump as being racist? How many blacks or Hispanic people do you have in his cabinet? But that's beside the point. This is going to be brief. Let me read this. This is from President Trump. Thank you, Omarosa, for your service. I wish you continued success. This is a little bit more. But Manigault's exit might have involved a bit more drama. A White House official told the Wall Street Journal that Manigault was physically dragged and escorted off the campus. In other words, she was thrown out. Physically dragged out and escorted off campus. American Urban Radio Network's April D. Ryan, who has a history with Manigault, reported that it all began when General John Kelly, Trump's chief of staff, fired Manigault on Tuesday night. Manigault did not take the news well, according to Ryan, and instead, on speaking with the president, Kelly allegedly told her that Trump had already signed off and that this was not like going to the principal's office. Ryan says she was told that Manigault lobbied a few curses and tried to take credit for delivering the black vote. Really? You know, when you think of shambles like this, it just make you want to break wind. Okay, this is April D. Ryan. Okay, the White House still contends Omarosa signed a resignation letter, but General Kelly kicked her out with high drama. The minister offering vulgarities and curse words as she was escorted off the premises. Manigault apparently had no intentions of going quietly. After being dismissed by Kelly, she allegedly walked over the residence to try to get in and see Trump. Accordingly, the Secret Service had to stop her and throw her off the White House premises. This is pretty much disgraceful. And I mean, what do you expect? of all that African Americans have to contend with now under this administration. Yes, I know. To actually waste time on Omarosa is actually illogical, isn't it? Good riddance. I mean, I hate to see anybody lose their job. Don't get me wrong, and I'm not a hater. But let's be realistic. Are you worried? Are you going to stay up night over Omarosa? What was she doing for the black community? Really? After all, she opened her mouth and said, we're going to have to bow before. Don't worry about Omarosa. Good riddance. I hate that anybody lose their job, but let's be realistic. What the hell are you doing up there? Nothing. Like I said before, and I'll say it again. Most politicians are as full of crap as a constipated elephant. How many black or Hispanic or people of color you see in the administration? Ben Carson is hanging on by a thread. Remember, he said that black people were immigrants. You have more to worry about than a couple of jackasses. What a disgrace. A couple of clowns. It's never funny when anybody lose their employment, their job. You understand? But how explosive for her to get out and say everybody will kneel before Trump. And I'm no big fan of President Obama, but you heard all the things that she said about explosive things that they said about President Obama. Do you hear many of the things that Omarosa said? Do you think she and on the Good Morning America show, one of those shows, she's all of a sudden she's so upset she's going to write a book about and tell it. She was worried about my people. Doesn't that make you just want to break grin? I'm sorry she lost her job, but the last thing we need is another Sambo in some kind of drumped up position. God bless you, folks. Pray for a miracle, because it is written that a house divided will not stand. I don't hate anyone. I just don't like to be around a lot of buffoonery and phonies and hypocrites. God bless.